How long does cocaine stay in your system? You'll be surprised. You know, I don't really do cocaine. I've done it before in the past, but I always thought it was 72 hours, 3 days. But let's read the article and see what we come up with. Cocaine has a strong appeal to those who crave the rush of a quick but intense euphoric high. For the amount of trouble it causes, however, is it really worth the short-lived experience only lasting 15 minutes to an hour? After the high wears off, people are often caught wondering how long does cocaine stay in your system for anyway? Being one of the fastest acting drugs out there, cocaine is best known for stimulating the central nervous system. If you remember how the main character from Limitless felt when he was at his peak, those who have a good trip will often liken it to feeling on top of the world. Depending on how you take it, the effects can be felt in a matter of minutes. IV use, 5 minutes to feel the high. So if you're shooting up, it only takes you 5 minutes. Snorting it, 30 minutes to feel the high. Smoking it, 45 minutes to feel the high. And orally, 1 hour to feel the high. I guess that's why people rub their fucking gums after they do a bunch of lines of coke, huh? In fact, cocaine carries such a strong appeal that globally, 18.3 million users were documented to be using it in 2014 by the United Nations on Drug and Crime. Another study carried out by the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Administration also revealed showing there were 1.5 million cocaine users 12 years or older in the U.S. alone. 12 years or older? I mean, I can understand the older part, but really 12 years old? Kids are doing coke at 12 years old? I was barely smoking weed at 12 years old. I didn't even know, well, I knew what cocaine was, but I wasn't anywhere near it. But it's clear to see that the huge popularity is in the nature of the beast. Its ability to induce an intense rush which quickly subsides into a low. This is essentially what caused people to seek out more cocaine to counteract the crash, making the substance highly addictive. So, like, anytime you do coke, everyone's always like, oh, where's the next line? Can I get another line? Can I have another line? That's what they mean by that. Once the high passed, however, you may be surprised to learn how long the drug's leftovers remain lingering in your system. Did you know once ingested, cocaine gains access to your brain, your lungs, and small airways and alveoli and your bloodstream? How long does cocaine stay in your system? Finally, we might get to the point. The substance originating from the processed cocoa plant doesn't just remain in your blood and urine, it can also be found in other areas of your body. Cocaine's metabolites can also be discovered in the hair, sweat, and saliva, according to some research studies. The metabolites are basically the broken down products of cocaine. These products have a longer half-life, which means chronic users will have the substance present in their systems even longer. It is an accepted fact that crack can remain in the body from anywhere between 12 hours to 3 days. If one was to take a urine test, if the high lasts for around 30 minutes, it could take someone's body up to 150 times that length to dispose of the drugs. Here are some interesting facts about the metabolization of cocaine. One use of cocaine can be detected in urinary tests from 2 to 4 days after use. If chronically used, it can be detected in urine for up to 12 days. The drug can be found in the blood and saliva for up to 48 hours after use. Cocaine takes a particularly long time to leave sweat. It can remain there several weeks after use. Hair takes even longer to excrete, as it may be found years after someone stopped taking the drug. Other factors that affect the metabolism of cocaine. Was alcohol taken with the drug? Usually it is, man. I mean, a lot of people drink and then do some coke to sober themselves up. So, for those who drink whilst taking cocaine will find it remains in their system longer than usual. Apart from it seriously increasing the harmful effects, alcohol binds to the drug and keeps it in the body longer. Well, you learn something new all the time. How strong your liver and kidneys are. As cocaine is metabolized in the liver, your body will wash the drug away via urine and partly through feces. This means the health of these organs will dictate how efficiently your body eliminates the cocaine. The healthier it is, the more efficient it will be, and the less time it will remain in your blood and urine. As the broken down products of cocaine are likely to stick to fat, the more fatty tissue you have, the slower the release and excretion will be. Not every shot of coke is going to be as pure as the last. The purity of the dose will often dictate how fast it metabolizes. For example, if you take a really high dose, which is impure, it can be detectable in urine for up to 3 weeks. The more active you are, the faster your metabolic rate. The faster your metabolic rate, the quicker your body can efficiently deal with the elimination process and get rid of the drug. So now we've answered the question, how long does it take cocaine, or how long does cocaine stay in your system? It is time to look at ways you can get it out of your system to speed up the process of elimination. Ways to flush the drug out of your system after use. If you want to know the natural ways to remove the drug from your body, try the following. Drink plenty of water. I'm sure that can definitely help you with just about anything. But drinking plenty of water can help you get rid of the remaining substance via the urine and sweat. Try taking a detox pill to flush your body and making fresh juices high in vitamin B for at least a week after use. Stick to raw foods like salads and fruits rather than refined sugar and caffeine and fat. Use an exfoliator to get rid of dense skin cells where traces of the drug may remain. That is really odd. Like, exfoliate the drugs away, man. Just exfoliate it, man. You'll be alright. Take a hot bath. The more you sweat, the more toxins and harmful stuff will be released from your body. Also, why don't you just go out and fucking run for an hour or two and sweat it out? I mean, why cheat and take a hot bath? Try natural herbs or tea such as ginseng or valerian root to quicken the detox process. To help stabilize the mind, try taking some ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba is good for you anyway, so I recommend you take that anyway for your mind. Now, these are just quick fixes, and you probably won't see decent results if you've been using the drug heavily and consistently. In these cases, a stricter, more delicate process is needed. How to get cocaine out of your system for good? Probably just never do it again. How about that? That'll work. If you have asked the question, how long does cocaine stay in your system, you may also be seeking a longer-term solution. To treat cocaine addiction for good, you will need to undertake one or several of the following steps. Detoxing your body, ridding itself of the cocaine. Counseling, medical therapies, treatment for mental health conditions like depression, consistent follow-ups to decrease the chances of relapse. Maybe you need a friend that went through it with you too. That might help. The treatment programs rehab centers offers can be specifically tailored to your needs. You will find a range of care options and therapies help the emotional, physical, and psychological well-being of a patient.